Hi. Welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you've joined today. Today is already getting to be the end of March. Can you believe it? Oh my heavens, this month has really flown by. I am Kelly Pitts. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Lubbock, Texas, and I've been a demonstrator since 2005. So that has been quite some time. I've done it a lot for a hobby, and now I'm doing it as a business, and would love for you to join me as a subscriber on my YouTube channel. And that's Create with Kelly Pitts. And then I also have a Facebook page that is Create with Kelly. So would love to have you join those, or if you want to subscribe to my blog and make sure you find out about the Stampin' Up! Sales coming up and the new colors, anything like that. Plus I'll have some tips and techniques and information about classes, all that fun stuff. So we'd love to have you join me. Today we are going to feature the third card in the series. I'm about to do lots of videos. I have 20 cards in this series. I'll show you a quick pick here. These are all the cards that are in my Class to Go kit that is just 40 bucks for 20 cards. Can you believe it? It is a heck of a deal. So if y'all are interested in that, I believe the link should show up below this video. I've got all the supplies listed that I used for all 20 cards. And then I also have the link to the Google form where you can sign up to do this. So we'll get started. We're going to try to make quick work of these cards and show you how fun and easy they are. This is from the Sweet Thoughts, Memories and More pack of cards, and also the Memories and More cards and envelopes that coordinate. So this is a fun, easy one today. I know mine are usually more detailed, but this is the way it will come. If you decide to do the Class to Go, you'll get all 20 cards kitted up for you like this, and it'll have everything you need in that little envelope that you'll mail the card in. And we're going to start with we have two different card bases in that cards and envelopes pack. And they are 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. So they're larger than our usual size. Whoops, let me switch this camera around for you. Make that bigger. There we go. So they are larger, like I said, than usual cards, but that's why these envelopes are bigger. So they have special matching envelopes. And the envelopes, match the cardstock. So there's a Calypso Coral set and the Pretty Peacock set. And I kind of had these in a little bin that was a little bit smaller than it should have been. So it's trying to curl up on me. But if you have trouble with the cardstock laying flat, just use your bone folder on both sides and really get it to lay flat. And we're going to take the piece of crushed curry. This is additional cardstock that I'm including in the kit if you get the Class to Go from me. And this crushed curry piece is 2 3/4. Nope. Hang on. 3 1/4 by 4 7/8 for the crushed curry. And we'll go ahead. Nope, I'm not going to glue that yet because we're going to put the ribbon on it. So let's go ahead and do our little fussy cutting. These are 2 of the Memories and More cards that come in that kit. Let me move this down a little bit. Sorry about that. I adjusted my camera a minute ago. I sent a last minute text to a friend to see if they might want to join in. So please do comment if you're here. Let me know. I see Wendy Zill watching from Winnipeg. Glad to have you join us. Thanks, Wendy. Hello. And let's see. We're going to take and quickly just fussy cut around this card. And all the cards are 2-sided, but I just chose for this kit what I just created the cards and didn't worry about the back because you just can't do them all. So you do get 2 when you order the whole kit from Stampin' Up, the full pack of Memories and More cards. You will have 2 of each card. But if you're ordering my class kit, in order to keep the cost down on the actual kit from me, I'm splitting that pack. And it tells you all that in the description on the Google form. If y'all decide to go ahead and sign up, it'll tell you what you're getting you get the full pack of cards and envelopes, which is 20. 10 each of the Pretty Peacock and 10 of the Calypso Coral. But since you only need one set of the cards and not two, it has some cards that are this 2x3 size and some are 4x6. And then you get 3 sticker sheets. Well, 2 each of the 3 sticker sheets in the actual pack. So, sorry if I'm confusing you, but I was just trying to save y'all a little money since I'm only using a half pack of the cards. That's all you're getting in your kit. And that's all I'm charging you for. So I'm just leaving a little bit of border around the flowers. You can see how easy that is to fussy cut. Just smooth little lines. It doesn't have to be perfect. See? Easy peasy. And then I really wanted I like the You Are My Sunshine with the flowers, but I wanted that popped up. So magically, I'm going to show you how to do that. We're going to just cut this little banner right out of here. I'm going to cut both sides. And if you wanted to use a paper cutter or something, you could. I'm just using my little paper snips. Make the little banner edge there. And it doesn't have to be perfect, again, because we're going to add a little black layer as a cushion, and it also makes this pop more. So that helps. So if you have something a little jig-jaggedy like that, don't worry about it. We're going to cover it up. So once you cut that banner out and you've got this piece out, we're going to take our piece of basic black, which if you order the kit from me, like I said, it will already be cut. But if you decide to do your own, it is 2 3/4 by 13/16. Okay. So if y'all are not used to working with 16ths, then you could go ahead and go up a 1/16 of an inch if that makes it better for you. But 13/16 just fits just right with that banner. And then I left a little room here. We're going to pop this up, but I'm just going to hold this. I don't want to glue it together. I want to try to get an even border all the way around. And then we're just going to cut this to mimic that same banner end that we have over here. And I'm just holding these 2 pieces together to do that. Okay, that's not perfect, but it's kind of close. So let's see if we can get that a little bit straighter there. And because part of that's going to be covered up with a bow anyway. Okay, I've got a little straggler there. So that's close enough, I think. It's a handmade card and nobody's perfect. Okay, so we're going to take some Stampin' Dimensionals and go ahead and pop that up. Let's get this. Well, my camera is way different than it usually is. How's your weather today, Wendy in Winnipeg? We have pretty nice weather here. It's warming up a little bit. We're about 74 degrees and it's not quite as windy as it has been the last few days. So that is a nice relief. Okay, we've got our You Are My Sunshine. We're just going to pop that up. Try to get it even. Whoop, that was not it. All righty. Now we'll take our little crushed curry. These are crushed curry flowers. Let me look at my instructions. Cut out yellow floral 3 by 4. We're going to cut off 1 inch off the bottom. Cut off 1 inch. And use remaining. Let me see what card 12 is. This is the PDF that you'll get to show you. Oh yeah, I do use the front side of that. Okay. All right. So we've got to cut 1 inch off of this first before we use it. We're going to take our little Stampin' trimmer, paper trimmer, and just take off 1 inch. And I use this side if I've got a smaller measurement that'll fit over here, which goes up to 1.5 inches. So this is your 0 line. So you'll go over to the 0, over to the 1 right here. we're going to cut off 1 inch. We're taking it from a 3x4 card to a 3x3. So I'm saving this, and I'm going to set that aside and put it in my card number 12 that I'll be doing a video on later. Okay. So now we have 3x3. And this is going to glue straight, right flat down on here. And we're going to audition our pieces, okay? Make sure everything fits. Oh, yeah, Wendy. Yeah, it is nice not to have too much wind, isn't it? That is quite the bonus. Okay, so I'm just making sure that I've got kind of an even border on the sides and the top, and I'm overlapped here where you can't see that line. So we're going to go ahead and glue this down. You could use your Stampin' Seal if you want. You can use liquid glue, whatever floats your boat. Okay. See if I can get mine going. I've brought an extra just in case. I transfer my liquid glue into one of these little ones with the tip, a fine tip to make it a little easier. But y'all can use whatever you want. Your favorite adhesive. Well, there we go. Maybe just my arthritis in my hands is keeping me from pressing hard enough, I guess. Okay. And that edge looks a little rough. I like this side better. So I'm going to do right here. We'll get this card back in so y'all can see what we're doing. What our goal is, I'm just going to move this, whoops, the other way. Sorry about that, but I keep getting out of frame, so because it's not where it usually is. All right, we've got that. Now we're going to pop the blue up, and we can go ahead and tie the ribbon. You could go ahead and put the blue, the pretty peacock on, or you could go ahead and finish the ribbon here. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to go ahead and do the ribbon. I think it'll be a little bit easier to do it this way. And I just use Stampin' Seal on the back. Right here where my ribbon's going to be. And I'm just going to go right in the center of that little area where we just cut the banner off. So I'm sticking that down on the back with the Stampin' Seal so it'll stay where I want it to. Okay, now we're going to pop this. We're going to glue this flat because this is already popped up. And I'm just going to use liquid glue and quite a bit of it. It's going to fit over that ribbon. So, and I'm going to put it even. I'm going to put this edge even with the edge right there where we cut it out. So it should be with the ribbon about centered. You can see that. Okay, do you see what I mean? So that this black edge is lined up with that edge. But it's totally up to you. You could make it go all the way over. You could do whatever you want. Now we're going to get, and that was about 5 inches of ribbon. And that's our black and white gingham ribbon. And I'm just going to tie a little bow. This is at 9 inches of ribbon. Here, that's what I usually have to tie a bow with. So I have a little bit of extra to play with. Okay. That's a little twisted, but I kind of like the way it's shaping up. So I'm good with that. If you get it where you want it and tighten it up, you hold the tail and the loop part, and that should tighten that up right where you want it to go. Then I'll take my special ribbon scissors. Everybody, I'm sure, has a separate pair of scissors. That's what I recommend for ribbon scissors, because that way they stay sharp for you. All right. Let's get some of this mess out of the way. And on a ribbon, you can kind of flip it over and see which side you like the best. Just going to have it like that. And I really like this black and white. Normally, I wouldn't put black and white with this. I would coordinate it with one of those two. But with those black letters, I thought it needed to kind of have that color repeated. I don't know what happened there. Hope it hadn't been that way long. Just hit something with, oh, I guess I hit my little trackpad over there with my sleeve. Kind of have big sleeves on today. Okay, you take your ribbon to your glue dot and it'll stick better that way. Okay, just stick that on there. There we have it. Now we're going to pop this up. And just, some people use a ton of dimensionals, other people will use just a few. So whatever makes you happy. I'm going to go ahead and do one there, one kind of here. And you wouldn't want to do it directly under, like where you're going to put that big embellishment. Probably this is going to be pretty big. These embellishments, the bigger ones especially, stick up quite a bit. So you're probably going to have extra postage anyway. All right, I'm lining this up where I've got an even border on the left and right side and the bottom, and I make sure I don't have that straight line of that card where we cut it off earlier. That's not showing. So there's that. Whoops. Then we'll go ahead and glue that to the card base. And since this one's curving up a little bit, I'm going to make this the front. And we'll just glue this flat. And just center that. Ooh, I've got a little, maybe I won't do it that way. I think I'll go ahead and do it this way, and then I'll put it on a book or something. But if you've got cards that you're working on, I recommend putting them flat in something. I had a whole stack, and that's helping lay that down right there. Okay, then you have some sticker pages. So you're just kind of evening up that border. You've got a little bit more border top and bottom, but that's just the way it works, spreading that out for that card. You've got some sticker pages, and these I'm just going to pop flat right in the middle there. And I just use the opposite color. I use the crushed curry on the pretty peacock and vice versa. And you may have extra stickers by the time you get through with your cards and want to add more. That's up to you. Just kind of wanted to give you an idea of what I did. And these are the iridescent, let's see what they're called exactly. Iridescent. Iridescent rhinestone basic jewels. And these are usually so big that I hardly ever use them, but they're perfect for these cards, I think, as these flower centers, because they're really pretty. They pick up the color underneath. So I put the large one there. I'm putting the medium size on this one. And I'm putting the small on this one. And then all we need to do to finish up is a little wink of Stella. Anybody have any questions or anything? I'm glad that was just a quick blip. I don't know. I really think it was my sleeve. If anybody has any questions, even if you're watching the replay, I'm always happy to have people watching live and watch the replay. So just share with your crafty friends, and that helps me build my channel. I'm just a little bitty Stampin' Up demonstrator in Lubbock, Texas, and I would love to build my business up a bit, and y'all can help with that. So if you enjoy paper crafting and like to watch videos and want to share with somebody else you feel like might be crafty, just share away. That would be awesome. Okay, so I've done those little flowers, and I think I'm going to go ahead and do these, not do every single flower, just kind of do those that are like more open I'm doing more on those and just a little bit of center on those. And then I took the Wink of Stella and went along the edge of the basic black there to kind of give that a little shimmer, little shine. And then you can also do that right on the edge of your white piece there, the banner. And it just somehow gives it a little more pizzazz, just with that little touch. I don't know if you can see that on here. Try to get the camera where it will show that little shimmer. Okay, well, that's card 3. So stay tuned. I will probably come right back on with card 4, hopefully, if I have all my little pieces together and I can do that. I'm going to run some chicken noodle soup over to a friend of mine who's had surgery recently. So after that, I will do some more videos, but right now we might just be able to do one more before I need to run, and then I'll be back. Thank you all again for tuning in, and please share with your crafty friends and tune in for more fun paper crafting tips and techniques. And this is, again, that Memories and More card class that I have to go. Let me show you that one more time to tempt you. And it should be listed in the description. If y'all have any trouble, you can just email me at createwithkelly.com. And I'm going to place an order on Saturday the 30th. So, okay. Have a great day. Fun times ahead. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.